Hey guys, how's it going? The Haggard Nerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. Last episode, I started making a whole bunch of these warehouses, and I was talking about working on a storage system, but I didn't really go into detail. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way down through here, and I'm going to set this for iron ore. I'm going to set this for copper ore. This is going to be coal, and then stone, and then let's do uranium rubble. I think that'll be good. And we're still waiting on the others. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically make a storage and alert system, because we should have stuff in storage, but well, I want to put stuff in storage so that way I can keep an eye a little bit more closely on what we have available or not available to us. And there's a whole issue with the smelter setup that I didn't realize we were going to run into until we ran into it. And I'll show you guys what that is in just a moment. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these speaker thingamabobs. Just to... I like putting one... like a pole in between anytime I run wires, red or green. So that way I can see what the signal is being output. So I can just kind of know what's going on, you know? Makes it a little bit easier. A little bit more awesome. Okay, let's just do that to that. And just rinse and repeat all the way down. And then there's that and that. Are the gifts working tonight, guys? Hopefully. Probably not, but hopefully. So we got iron ore. We're going to show an alert. We're going to go iron ore. And if we are less than... let's continue with the 2500. I think that works. We're going to go with ore, low, iron... oh, iron ore. And then I'm just going to kind of paste that all the way down. And then this one is going to be copper. Okay. And that's going to be coal. And then this one is stone. Okay, and next is going to be uranium rubble. So uranium. There we go. There's that. And of course I need to add in some bot stations, roboports. I'm going to start being very, very aggressive with how many roboports I put down at any given time. So that way there's plenty of stuff for bots to... or plenty of places for bots to go to. Okay, so this will all be flashing at me, telling me I have low everything, because nothing's been placed in these. There's nothing in here. So what I need to do is I need to make sure anything that's currently holding stone or copper or plates or anything can be dealt with, or can get emptied out. Let's see here. Our other warehouses should be available now, so, and they are. So let's do that. So uranium rubble, let's look at maybe plates. Let's do copper plates. Let's do steel. And then what else would I want to hold on to? I don't want to go too crazy with these super large warehouses. Let's do copper cables and gears. I think that'll be... and then let's... oh man, really? Okay. I'll have to deal with that at some point in the near future. Okay, let's pick this one up for now. And actually, oh, why did my guy's kind of been running off on his own, kind of on his, it's kind of weird. And what I'd like to do is eventually continue down with other storage items and have them all off doing their own alerts and stuff like that. here. I'd laugh if one stream gifts we typed and didn't work, played on stream. Oh yeah, that'd be crazy. Just the random backup for whatever reason. Yeah, that'd be kind of bad though. Like, I like having you guys being able to type them in as you want to, and it'd be kind of random and fun, but just having it down there nonstop might be a little distracting. All right, let's continue here. And then finally, there we go. Okay, so let's see what has been set up, what has not been set up. So this one, pop them all the way down here. So this needs to be plates. So iron plates. And this is going to be copper plates. These are what, steel plates? Steel plate, yeah, okay. Keep doing capital L's for some reason. Okay, steel plate. Steel plate. And this one's going to be copper cable. Sorry I'm not interacting with chat too much, guys. I'm really just trying to focus. Dice have been losing for the last 2 or 3 people. It's a roll of die, man. You don't know how it's going to work. I've not got any sort of bias implemented. I couldn't even set any sort of bias to win or lose, so it just is whatever the original dev for the script made it. Iron gears. And then this one would be low wood. Not that it's really important. I'm going to say, I'm actually going to drop this down to 500 because that's not super important. So now we have all this information and we can see, you know, what's going on and where. And then I could add more, but I'm not going to do that just yet. The one thing I really want, the reason why I'm doing this is because the issue I ran into with my smelter here is we actually completely filled up. So say as we use all these iron plates out of here, this will get completely filled up with copper plates. And there's nothing I can do about it other than going through and manually having to remove everything. So the idea I had is to use active chests rather than passive providers. And that way, anytime something gets dropped in one of these chests, the bots are forced then to put it over into those warehouses. And then that way I can see on the fly, like how many I have just right there, ready to go in the warehouse. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt having to do this manually across the board, but once everything gets migrated over, then we won't have any sort of backup. And the only time there will be a backup is if the warehouses fill up, and then that's a good problem to have, I think, in my personal opinion. Come on, get through there. There we go. It's cool, we're not saying much. Oh, okay. This is one of those games where you just have to be in it or else you lose things. It's kind of like coding for me. It's like you have to be able to focus on the task at hand and think a few steps ahead while you're doing things. And my brain has just been super tired, especially after this past weekend, just everything going on, and whew, like my brain's just kind of fried today. And of course, after standard work day, my brain's always tired anyway, so I'm not like as enthusiastic and as clear-headed as normal as I would be like in the morning. Oops, I changed that. Let's see here. There we go. So I have to kind of focus on what I'm doing here, or else I'll mess up. Do something stupid, forget what I was doing, whatever, etc., etc. The list goes on. But I will catch back up on chat in just a second. I just gotta finish plopping all these down to active providers, and there's a few other locations around the map I need to set as active providers as well. And the idea is to have no just open random storage. Every storage that I have needs to have a dedicated filter for every item that we could possibly use. And then I need to know via alert if we are low on necessary materials. That way I can identify bottlenecks and inefficiencies and things that we may be low on around the base that I was not aware of before, just by having everything just kind of out. We're definitely entering the phase of the final polishing, getting towards a rocket, because once you get once you build the actual rocket silo, you still have to work to get all the components in place to launch a rocket, and that takes a whole lot of resources. And if you have a bottleneck somewhere or a lot of inefficiencies, then it just takes forever. We're just going to be sitting there twiddling our thumbs. And that's why I'm trying to do everything I can to kind of maximize the efficiency of my bots. Otherwise, we basically just going to be make everything more efficient for 2 or 3 streams. And I really am trying to avoid waiting on a rocket for 2 or 3 streams. So, hey, stop running off on your own. I don't know why you did that. That was weird. Okay, almost done here. The computer's definitely being weird for some reason sometimes. Like when I go to push my button to run to the side, like my dude's either going further than I expected or not as far as I expected. Kind of weird. Let's see here. Welcome back, Gross. Wait, no, Curso. What? Not Kuros. I'm confused. Okay, I'm just gonna get focused back on what's going on. Oh, I already did that one. Okay. And now this should be active providers across the board. So now all these things that were in these chests should be emptying out slowly but surely. Active providers. All this should be working on adding stuff in here, which is wonderful. That's what we want to see. Also up here. Okay, stop running, dude. Stop running. Just stop running. We have active providers here. These are going to stay passive providers for now. These are active providers, so that way we can get rid of them as needed. And I realize, wow, we do not need that many sulfuric barrels. Sweet Jeebish. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be filtered. I'm just going to fill these in manually. So we should not be burning through all that sulfuric acid. Holy crap, man. That's going to cause some troubles if it hasn't already. Then I'm going to just go ahead and toss that. Okay. How are we doing over here? These guys are good. We can get rid of these. No need for that anymore. How are we doing on plastics? Ooh, we do not have a lot of plastics. We may need to work on oil stuff. And actually, that's something I need to work on later. Let me go ahead and put that on my to-do list. Got a nice Factorio to-do list on a sticky note. Yeah, we were like low on what is this, lubricant? So there's definitely something that's just eating through the lubricant. And that doesn't help either. So yeah, we're gonna have to work on our oil. Are we getting enough oil in at least? We're okay. It can be better, but I'll worry about that at a later time. Okay, so this is gonna be cool. Oh geez, got 36 purple cents. All right. What was next? So storage areas are fine for right now. Got everything we need. Nothing's getting popped in there though. I'm wondering if I need to go down to my areas down here and add in active providers. I think I'm going to. It's going to take a minute, but it should be fine. This isn't as big of a problem because it's not like stuff's going to mix here, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. We'll come back and worry about that later. These are all good. Perfectly fine. That's doing what it needs to do. Oh yeah, so another thing is I need to focus heavily on getting bots out on the map. And the way I'm going to do that is by getting more red circuits over here. And we're not making as many red circuits as I would like. I already know that. are fully saturated. Is everybody moving? Everybody is moving. So I'm going to make my life a little bit easier here. And just kind of do something like that. And then we're going to put down another layer of stuff. Could do it like that, but that'll run into stuff. So I'll do like that. That way now we'll have 2 lines of red circuits going in. And then I'll just kind of do something fun like this. I know I could merge them together, but I'm not going to worry about it. Oops, one more over. And that didn't seem like that was going to work, but maybe it was. There we go. How are we doing? Oh yeah, well no, everything should be set. All right. Yeah, everything should be set there. And then, yeah, everything should be good. Once the bots deliver stuff, we'll have more red circuits coming over. And I'm going to do something a little bit funky here. Oh, crap, I just realized something. That's not going to work. Because I messed myself up putting the alert right on the side of the box. That means I can't utilize that side of the box anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, screw the thing I was thinking about doing before. And then actually do output here. And I'm basically going to be prioritizing red circuit creation to go down to our bots, so that way bots don't have to carry it down. So let's go ahead and just run this. I'm not going to connect it just yet. I basically want to have something to where let me get the red circuits in any sort of problem. We're going to do some spaghettorio here. Bring that in there, and I think it was one more, wasn't it? Oops. There we go. If we were to do something like this... Oh no, okay. Well, that didn't work either. Is that too far? Yeah, it's too far by 1. Can I bring it down? I can. Okay, I can work with that. So now all the production is going to pass through that one storage area. And then if we happen to end up with a backup of or surplus of red circuits, then that will be fed into the system. But for now, everything that comes in here is going to get pushed into... Actually, you know what? We could just do like this. Just do an inserter. Like that. There we go. And I'm wondering, though, if we could maybe just, instead of doing an entire line, I don't know I had 2 there. We could do something funky like this and just take like 1/2. So that way we don't take like an entire line. There we go, and we need to do an underground belt here. And that'll come through here, zigzag through there, drop into there, and then we will have red circuits going into here, and that'll help. We have plenty of frames, it seems like. They're getting created pretty quickly. So once we get the red circuits down through here, at least a 1/2 belt, then we can kind of go from there, I guess. Oh, can't you just delete the railroads? I mean, I could, but why would I want to? Oh, you mean for the back and forth stuff? Because I plan on adding more trains. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I know I completely removed myself away from trains earlier, but I realized I actually need a couple trains, and I'm just going to use the existing rails and not pick anything up because it's just a waste of time. I can work around them unless it becomes completely detrimental to a build. I'm just going to leave them alone. Big update for Elite on Tuesday. Oh, okay, good to know. Yeah, I need to get back in there. I've been meaning to record more Elite episodes, but just haven't had time, man. Okay, so now we have red circuits coming down here. They should just kind of slip on in. I know this is redundant with having these both requesting stuff, but it's good. So now we're going to be making frames a whole lot faster, which means our bot creation is going to be a lot faster. A whole lot faster. And we're still at what, 38. We're about to hit 39,000 robots. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty fantastic. So now we have like a backup here, and any of the backup that doesn't get pushed down the line here, or maybe it's not a backup. No, there we go. So now we'll have a couple extra here and there, and all these extras will now get fed into the actual proper bot system. Is everybody working? Because then if that's the case, no, you guys aren't working. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on plastic. Damn. Okay. So that's another thing I need to worry about. Let me put that down in my to-do list. Plastic. That's actually a thing with oil that I need to work with later. Okay, so we did the green circuits, limit, blueprint, staging, did all that stuff. Resource staging, we did that mostly. So trains. Okay, so the next thing that I had on my to-do list, other than maybe a little bit of cleanup here and there. Oh, there was stuff in that chest that I did not realize. Oh, dang. Okay, so let's trash all those. Let's trash those. Get rid of most of that. Let's get rid of the rubble. Why do I have ore in my backpack? Okay. So here's another situation where I need to start just plopping down a whole bunch of ports. And it's going to start drawing on... putting a strain on our power system, but last I checked, I thought we were doing pretty good for our power. So just do that for now, and there'll be plenty. Nothing without power. Good. How's our power looking? Oh, we still have so much headroom. No problems there at all. All right. We have guys charging, guys waiting. So let's go ahead and continue with the addition of more ports just down here, because they'll need them. I'm sure they'll need them. What are we doing down here? We need to look into yellow science. See what's going on there, but that's to do later. I think that has to do with plastic and oil, so that'll get going. That'll be a thing we take care of later. Okay, so trains. So one of the things that I've been wanting to do is actually start utilizing the passenger train thing that I've been doing. And I thought, did I actually set one up? Did I set my train up down here somewhere? There it is. So this is, yeah, that's what I want to do. So this is going to be oil stop, right? Oil, central drop off. There we go. And then this is going to be, just do central. I know this is kind of redundant, but hold on. Central shuttle oil. There we go. Let's do capital O. There we go. That way, if there's the train there already, I can stop there. Hello in person. Hi, thank you for following. Welcome. And I'm going to go ahead and change this to a blue color because I want it to be blue. It's going to be my personal train. There we go. Oh, it's a little too purpley color. I know I'm all over the place, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to head up to the northwest stop. And then I'm going to set the stuff we have up there to drop into a train rather than be utilized by bots. So that way, a lot of those bots that are flying up there can go back down into the main part of the base and not necessarily need to worry about the travel time it takes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this just pickup. Everything that's a pickup is now going to be a pickup. Everything that's a drop-off is now going to be a drop-off. And I'm going to also kind of be a little bit redundant here. Do something like this. And then have that guy, whoops. Can I come back like this? I guess that'll work. Connect in, please. Thank you. And we'll just do this. Oh. Let's do that. Let's do that, that, and that. Is that gonna work? Kind of dumb, I know. Kind of weird, whatever. So let's grab this, and this is now gonna be northwest drop off. Or, northwest stop 1. There we go. Cool. Fast train plus the added play speed. It is. Well, I mean, the fast play speed is only the running. I didn't up the game speed itself. I just literally added a little command to make my guy run faster. Everything else is running at normal 1x speed. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this. I want that guy to go to, actually, northwest stop 1. No, you know what? Here, let's just do this. Northwest stop 1. He's going to go off and do his own thing, and he'll come back around and stop here. So that way I can go ahead and pull out another train. Hopefully I have enough resources to make one of these guys. So I said I was going to make no more than 4. So let's go ahead and make 4 of these. It's going to take a minute. But what I can do is start doing cargo wagon here. Yep. All right. So these can start filling up, and that'll be great. And I'm also going to start making some of these express loaders, because these guys will help me out. Just going to make a handful of those guys. And everything coming out of here. We'll help it out. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Okay, so let's do, okay, 40K. We'll keep it at 40K. Enable or disable. We do have more than 40K here, so it'll be available. So that way, this will still work. We had the old logic there. And I was thinking about doing mining robots up here, but they're really, honestly, it's fun. It's already been built this way, so I don't need to go through and change anything about it. I mean, it's cranking out pretty fast on its own. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. And then what I can do is change those chests to... I don't know if a standard iron chest is going to work. Do I not have any chests because I used them all earlier? No, I have iron chests. There we go. Oh no, that's not going to work. Okay, so we need to do the larger chests, the steel chests. Let's make a few of those. And of course, that's going to take some time, so we'll get to that point eventually. And then my guys are going to supply me with plenty of ore, which is perfectly fine. Okay, what about... yeah. I mean, we could mark it, but sure, let's do it. I'm impatient. So let's go whitelist. We're going to do question mark. We're going to do item on ground. We're going to do that. That way they're all marked. I'll get rid of this. And then my little nano guys can help. Okay, so now we have a working station for this remote area. And then once I can make some of these steel chests, no more bots will come up here to grab iron ore. Everything, all these bots that are wasting their time coming up here will now be able to do work down in the actual base itself. So 39,504. Oh my gosh. I could probably kill some of these express guys. And then to make this super fast, let's go ahead and let's get rid of these expresses. That way, anytime if there's a surplus of ore sitting and waiting, these express loaders will make sure to fill up the train as quickly as possible. Let's see here. Oh my god. Jeffy Boy doesn't like Twitch. Okay, thank you for following. Welcome, welcome. I like how your name is, you don't like Twitch, but you followed me on Twitch. It's a bit of a counterintuitive thing, but hey, welcome, man. Oh, and there's nothing there for... Okay, crap. Crap. Problem. I have not enough space for anything. Okay. Is there anything I can use right now? I mean, I could drop off the construction robots, but that's not going to do me any good. Let's put down, oh, shoot. Let's put down a chest. Oh, shoot. No. Okay. There we go. Let's drop off all this core, all the iron ore. Pick up these guys again. There we go. And then now these chests should be available, steel chests. They won't be connected to the network anymore. And hopefully I can just pick these up now. Nope. Okay, and we're gonna be just doing something funny here and just doing something like that. And then just do something like that. Just to kind of get through it. There we go. Not really a problem. Until it is. That guy's completely full. That guy's not completely full, so we can drop all that in there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. I'll get rid of this junk. And I just realized that I'm going over on my time a little bit on the channel, or on the episode here. So let me go ahead and wrap up this episode. Next episode, we're going to continue on like we have been the past couple episodes and going through and finding some of the inefficiencies that I've got going on. And trying to fix those so that way we can make the most out of robots and eventually get towards launching a rocket. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this playthrough of Factorio. I certainly am. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. Just a quick heads up. We are getting towards the end of the Factorio playthrough. If you don't mind terribly, if you go to the community tab on YouTube, if you look in the past few, like 3 or 4 posts, there's a thing that says, hey, what do you guys want to see after Factorio? Just go in there. It just links you to Google Forms. There's a list of a bunch of different games. Select all the games you want to see. No priority, no preference or anything. Just mark all the games you like, and whichever game gets voted up the highest, once we wrap up Factorio, that's the game we'll be playing. So make sure you check that out. Also, if you want to add a game to that, make sure you just do it down there, and then I go in every now and then, and if I see somebody's added a game, I'll actually add it to the list, and you guys can go back in later and vote for those new games if you want to. So make sure you check back every now and then, see if any new games have been added. So yeah. So you guys, yeah, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like. And guys, be awesome, be excellent to each other, and I'll catch you in another video. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.